Morning. I hope you had a good rest. Well, just like I was saying yesterday about relationships, yeah, it's such a big topic to just be talking about lightly because everybody experiences them from a totally different angle. But there's been a story in the news of late about this man who it is pretty much believed killed his wife, then put her in wheelie bin and took the bin out in the country somewhere, dumped it there, got on a flight and went back to where his ancestors are from. Took the little boy, their son, their child, and left the child, not so sure whether it's a daughter actually or a son, but took the child to the grandparents. And then the police were tipped off by residents in that area where the wheelie bin had been located. I mean, it was like an absurd place somewhere far, a few kilometers away from where they usually live, from their home, sorry. And then we always hear about, of course, so many stories. I'm sure some are very dear and close people to us that have experienced terrible, terrible things as a result of not giving up a dysfunctional relationship or a marriage or whatever it is, a situationship, and thinking that the person is going to change, the perpetrator is going to change, things are going to get better year in, and they celebrate. They're like, oh, I made it this far, I have to stay for the kids. We always make up excuses or reasons, I shouldn't say excuses, reasons for why we stay in relationships that we shouldn't stay in. Whatever your reason is, my question to you is, as I asked yesterday, is it worth it really to risk everything, to risk your life? Because your life is all you've got, and we all have one life. It's just one life, it's one life. We're here and then we're gone. And while we're here, we have been tasked to do so many things other than just trying to patch up and maintain and manage a relationship that is literally just causing you more harm. People have got diseases like medical conditions because of stress, and I'm not saying that relationships are easy, but there is when you yourself know, because your instincts and your fighting spirit will let you know. You will feel so drained. You will know that this is not going anywhere. It's been year in, year out, and this person is getting more abusive, be it emotionally, financially, whichever way it is, that they are, physically, of course, and many more other forms of abuse that happen in relationships. Is it worth it to die trying to save that relationship and leave your children without a mom or a dad, your parents? Because first and foremost, you're someone's child. That is something we should never forget. You're someone's child. People love you. People care about you. Your friends love you. The social connections that you've made over time, they matter. They mean something. And to some people, you are the world to them, like your children. So when you stay in that relationship, in that situation, in that marriage, in that, and you know that it is actually getting from bad to worse, do you really have to stay? Do you have to? I think most of us have. It's the fear of the unknown. We don't know. You're better off in a place where you're sure about how things will be the next day. You know, even if it's abuse, you know that you can manage the situation. But sometimes we're not in control. Most times we are not in control. In fact, we are not in control of other people's actions, of other people's feelings, of other people's thoughts. We are only in control of our own. And so, like many stories, that's not the first one. A couple of years ago, not many years ago, there was a man who went and killed his entire family here in Australia. He got petrol and he burned his wife and burned the kids. There's so many stories if you're to look them up. You know, there's so many. Is it worth it? It is not. It is not. There is so much more to live for. There is so much more to be here for, to leave that situation for. There is so much more in this life that, you know, you've got to think about. Life is the most important thing. So do whatever you have to do to save life. Don't leave those children without a parent when you could have avoided the situation. And I'm not saying people should leave their relationships or marriages or no. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that place someone is at right now. Maybe a friend, maybe a family member. Encourage them, you know. Speak to them from the perspective of life. At the end of the day, we don't know. Like I said, we cannot control the actions of the other person. We are only in control of our own actions. And sometimes other people's actions are irreversible. They're so brutal, they're so bad, and yeah. Anyway, that's all I had to say today about this. I'm not a relationship expert, but you can't fail to have an opinion or a perspective when you hear such things, when you read about such things in the papers or social media, or it makes you think, what is the most important thing in life? It is life itself. It is the family that you've created. It is the kids. It is, don't kill it is your family, you know, first and foremost, where you come from, your parents as well. They worry about you. They'll never stop worrying about you. They know what you're going through. They can't stop you. They can't pull you out. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Take care. I'm late for work today, but that's the penny for my thoughts today. Bye.